We're back on the air. This is Radio Entrepreneurs, and our next guest frequents part of his year in Milan, Italy, and he actually can listen to Radio Entrepreneurs from Italy. And again, I'm excited to have him on because he is again one of our judges for the Family Business Awards. It's Alberto Zanzi, the father of all judges for the FBA, and also professor. Family business at Suffolk University. Welcome, Alberto.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be back. It's always incredible to have a discourse, and I'm looking forward to a nice conversation.
Good. So, first of all, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background in family business and as a professor at Suffolk, so we know who we're talking to.
It's a long, short story. I'm coming myself from an entrepreneurial family. My father, actually, my grandmother founded a small textile company in Milan, and my father took over after my grandmother, and that was the end of the line. In other words, I'm the only child of my family, and I didn't follow my father's steps, or my grandmother for the matter.
Right.
But the reason why I got back to have an interest in family business, because when you reach your so-called mid-life crisis,
right,
one can escape when you get 40.
Right.
I'm well over 40.
I knew that.
You start thinking back, what if? Which is a typical question of a midlife crisis. And so I developed an interest in saying, why didn't I follow up on my father's steps?
Right.
And actually, one of the main motivators was I never really discussed this issue with my father, and that bothers me. So my purpose in teaching it was I want to help my students to avoid not making decisions without deciding. So really the purpose, I stated very clearly, I want to help you decide. I don't care if you decide to join or not to join, but at least made an informed decision and not just let it slide like I did.
Right.
So that's really the core of my interest, and they've been going on for 20 years now.
And how long were you teaching at Suffolk?
On the far side of 30 years.
Wow. And if I was in Milan and I asked you about Suffolk University for business, how would you describe the school?
The school is very well established as a practical, no-nonsense oriented school, particularly a business school. As you know, Suffolk has different
departments.
Images, the law school, the school of liberal arts, but the business school is emerging as a core, really the hardcore of the university. It's the most popular in terms of enrollment, and we are developing a very popular entrepreneurship course, minor and major, of which family business is part, and we went from about 50 or 60 students to 300 in just a couple of years, 3 years. So it's really very popular. Young people tend to really look into entrepreneurship as a major outlet for their career.
Interesting. So how many years now have you been a judge for the Family Business Association?
I believe at least 5, possibly 6.
Right. And who approached you?
I believe Brian Nagel approached me. We had some relationship in terms of common interest, and I really expressed an interest in terms of rewarding and recognizing family businesses in this area. And above all is, in this kind of situation, you need a reason for doing it. And the reason essentially is you learn a lot out of looking at this company. Some of them some of them are unknown to you, at least as a judge, but they're wonderful stories. All of them, most of them, have incredible stories to tell, and they do things that you never believe how difficult or how complicated they are. Like a Brazilian company that 400 years old and is in Boston. Incredible. When you talk to these people, you say, wow, how can they do it? And in many ways, see, family business has a bad reputation because you only hear of them when something bad happens. There are gazillions of incredibly successful family business you never heard of. And look at Demolers, for example. It just went to public because of what happened last year. But it's an incredible company, aside from the trouble they had. But it's also an example of how loyalty really works in favor of family business.
Absolutely. The will of the people.
It is an incredible story.
Right. It was
Almost
absolutely the will
impossible.
of the people. It's an unimaginable story.
Yes, because family business has one of major components, loyalty. They cultivate their people, they're loyal to their people, and the people tend to pay back.
Can be.
Well, yeah, sometimes, most of the time.
Um, you know, what keeps bringing you back to the Family Business Awards? What do you think is so good about the whole process of judging and the awards itself?
I believe family business needs a checkpoint. There's some kind of a feedback of how good they are, or what they're missing, or whatever. We are not here to judge them in terms of their missing part, but essentially, we want to say, look, you are doing a better job or a more complete job than other in the same field, and therefore we have different categories of award, including the hardship award, which I believe is very appropriate. How family business can survive hardship, and this is another major characteristic of family business. When the going gets tough, they get tough.